Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teal. I'm with Cocokealohi. Today we're going to be learning how to make a full-length coconut panel. In our last tutorial, we taught you guys how to make a coconut hat. Link will be right here, and we are going to get right started. Okay, so first step, you're going to take the frond that is closest to you. You can start on either side, but I just like to start on my right. You're gonna take one, bend it kind of like an L. Yellow spine is always on the outside, and we're always gonna go under the first one. So you'll bend like an L, under, over, under, over, under, under. So you'll go under, over, 6. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After number 6, you'll kind of just pull it towards the middle. We're gonna do that same under, over pattern, which with each frond, pretty much until we get to the top. So same thing, bend like an L, under, over, 6. You'll just pull it to the middle and then just stop it right there. So pretty much same pattern with each frond until we get to the top. So bend like an L, under, over, under. You can go under, over as many times as you want. I normally just do 6. It'll normally give you about this width. The more that you do, the wider that your panel will be, and the less you do, obviously, the skinnier your panel will be. But I think 6 is like a pretty good width. Pretty much finished the entire right side of our panel. Now we're gonna move over to the left side. It's pretty much gonna be the same exact pattern, but we're just gonna be weaving in the opposite direction. So same thing, you're gonna take the first frond that's closest to you. You're gonna bend like an L, but you're gonna bend towards the frond, so we're just gonna go opposite. Yellow spine is always facing outwards, and then we're always gonna go under the first one. So here, I'll take the first one, bend it like an L, yellow spine facing out. We're gonna go under the first one, over the second, under the third, over the fourth, under the fifth, and over the sixth. So we're pretty much just gonna go under, over 6 different fronds. And then, like I said earlier, you can pretty much go under, over as many times as you want, and that'll be, wait, I'm missing a word. How thick or how wide you want your panel to be. So I normally do 6. Okay, so we finished the right and the left side. We pretty much weaved both in together. Now we're gonna flip this guy over and we're gonna weave the back side. This part is probably the easiest part, but you're just gonna go one by one. I guess I'll start at the bottom. And you're pretty much just gonna tighten it and make sure all the leaves are close together. There's no holes in your panel. So you're just gonna go one by one and slowly just pull these guys closer to the middle and just arrange it. Everything should be kind of flat and flush. Just like that. And then I'm also gonna take my pair of scissors and I'm gonna trim these guys just because we won't need this much, so I'm just gonna trim the ends, just about a couple inches off the ends. And then it'll be easier to tighten as well. You'll go one by one and just tighten. So I'll tighten both sides, left and right. And then, like I said, they should be pretty snug and tight so that you don't see any holes through your panel. Okay, so I pretty much went down and I tightened the fronds into each other. So now we are gonna take these guys and pretty much weave it into the back so that way it stays secure and it doesn't unravel. And then we're also gonna cut off the excess just to make it look a little pretty. So you're just gonna take one, I just find the nearest one that's adjacent to it and I just tuck it under. Sometimes I do two, sometimes I do one, but one tuck will be enough. So you're just gonna take it and then just go like that, tuck one under. So you're pretty much gonna do the same thing until we get to the top of the panel. This part, you just wanna make sure everything is tight and that it's tucked away, just like that. So I just tuck it one more under. Just like that. Okay, so I pretty much finished weaving the back into each other. I just crisscrossed and tucked it one. I just take my scissors and cut off the excess just so it doesn't poke off out of the sides. This part doesn't really need to be too pretty because it's the back side and people won't be able to see it. Okay, so for this one, I decided not to go all the way to the top because I didn't want it too long. So I'm pretty much just gonna take my scissors and trim this guy right off. So now we're gonna weave these guys back down just so it looks super clean and it doesn't unravel. So I'm gonna trim probably about half of it off. So just like that. And then you're gonna go one by one. So I normally start with the outer one and I just fold it downwards and tuck it right into the nearest under that we did. So just like that. So one by one, you'll just go down and kind of just fold and tuck it and weave it into the nearest leaf that we have. This part you can also get creative. Some people end up leaving it out. Kind of gives it like a different type of look. So this part you can get creative with it. You can kind of tuck and do however you want. Thanks for watching. You can find us on Instagram. Instagram is at Cocokealohi. Website is cocokealohi.com. And we're on TikTok. So TikTok is at Cocokealohi. We will be bringing more videos to you shortly, so stay tuned.